and this is a Captain America Civil War spoiler review. So if you have not seen the movie, if you do not want to be spoiled, don't watch this one. I actually made a no spoiler review as well, so you can click right here, this little box, and that'll take you to 0 spoilers, none whatsoever. Okay guys, holy moly, this movie was amazing. Wow! So I just have to get this off my chest because I can't start talking about the movie until I say this because I've just been dying to talk about this with somebody, but oh my gosh, Spider-Man stole the entire movie. Literally, this movie was the best Spider-Man origin movie I've ever seen. None of us wanted another Spider-Man origin story. We all know it. They've done it multiple times already. We don't need another Spider-Man origin story. This was the best. This was absolutely the best. I mean, I haven't been excited about Spider-Man in so long. Seeing this movie made me so excited for the future of Spider-Man and Spider-Man being a part of the Avengers. I found myself being such a fanboy for Spider-Man in the movie, and gosh, Tom Holland is this kid that they found. He played Spider-Man, Peter Parker, and he was phenomenal. That is the Spider-Man I have always wanted. He's young, he's funny, he's super smart, and he loves science and technology, and Spider-Man has always been a smart mouth, especially during fight sequences, which has always made him like funny, adorable, lovable, whatever. But this one, oh my gosh, this was so done right. I was dying. They made Spider-Man like a fanboy of the Avengers and of Captain America, and it was hilarious.
You have a metal arm? That is awesome, dude.
Guys, I could go on and on just about Spider-Man, and I mean, we're gonna get a Spider-Man movie, and I hear it's gonna pick up right after Civil War, and Tony Stark's gonna be in it, and so we're gonna skip the stupid origin story that none of us want to see. I hadn't seen any spoilers, I didn't read anything. I knew Spider-Man was gonna be in the movie based on the trailer, but I did not think it was going to be what it was, and it was so well done. Just the scene in Peter Parker's room with Tony Stark, oh my gosh, that scene was genius. Like, they just did it so well. I'm so happy. Finally, Spider-Man done right, I think. I'd love to know what you guys think, if you loved or didn't love Spider-Man. I could go on about him, so I gotta stop myself. The Russo brothers seriously know what they're doing directing these movies. They've just been so good. And this movie was awesome. It didn't feel like a Captain America movie. It felt like another Avengers movie. It was like, oh, Avengers 3 is here? Cool, where's Thor? Just give him a call, have him pop on over. They know how to take multiple characters and put them all in one movie and not have it be confusing, not have it be too back and forth. Like, my mind was blown. Like, they did such a great job with all the characters. I love in the Captain America movies we get to see a lot of Black Widow. I love her fighting style, and I always love to see her, and I love Hawkeye. I was really excited to see more from the Scarlet Witch. We did not get enough of her in Avengers 2, Age of Ultron. I was so bummed because I really wanted more about her. We didn't get any backstory really on her, but we did get more FaceTime from her, which was really awesome. I loved it. Everyone in this movie was just so cool. Gosh, we had a plethora of superheroes battling each other. Like, let's talk about that fight, because that fight was amazing. They bring on Ant-Man, they get Spider-Man, they get Hawkeye, they get Black Panther. Everybody was there. Vision, Scarlet Witch, Scarlett Johansson. Everybody was there, and I thought it was so hilarious that they managed to kind of bring everyone together. And I was like, oh man, if Thor was in this movie, this would be the perfect movie ever, because you guys know how much I love Thor. That fight sequence was so perfect, and I loved that it was, we're still friends, right? Yeah, we're cool, man, but right now I'm gonna beat you up. I love that they're all battling against each other, but at the end of the day, they are still buddies, they're still friends, they're still gonna work together. And of course, when War Machine goes down, that's kind of the serious moment of like, okay guys, what are we doing? We gotta get it together, we can't keep fighting each other. But then of course, we skip to the end, and we have this epic battle between Iron Man and Captain America. You knew he killed my mom! And I was like, oh no, please let's not have another Batman v Superman moment with the moms. But this one was actually done right. Sorry, Batman v Superman. All the action sequences in this movie were amazing. I had so much fun watching this movie. I want to go see it again immediately. I just feel like they're doing such a great justice for these characters who this movie could have been a mess. It really could have been a mess, and they managed to have, what, how many characters were in it? There were like 10 superheroes in this movie. They all managed to have character arcs and storylines and awesome fight coverage. I mean, everyone was represented and I loved that. Black Panther was so cool, I gotta say. I was like such a big fan. And then of course the Winter Soldier Bucky. After seeing Winter Soldier, I really wanted to know more about what happened to him and where he went and what he was gonna do next. And I was really happy that they continued the storyline with Cap and Bucky, and they found a way to kind of resolve his storyline as well as introduce some more storylines. Just everything about the movie just flowed so perfectly. You mix that in with some awesome comedy in all the right places, some epic action fight sequences, and you've got an awesome movie. As you can see, I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. Spider-Man, just gosh, those moments completely stole the movie for me just because I wasn't expecting it. I knew Spider-Man was going to be introduced, but I did not think it was going to be this great, and I'm not gonna lie, I saw Spider-Man in the trailer and I was like, oh god, they're gonna try Spider-Man again, and I am so happy and thrilled that I could sit here today and say, they did Spider-Man right. It's just so perfect. I mean, like I said, the only thing that could have made this movie a fraction of a bit better is to have Thor and Hulk there, and then it would have been an Avengers movie. That was my favorite part of the movie, was that battle right in the middle at the airport. That was so cool, so much fun and funny. I really liked the storyline about how, you know, the government kind of wanted to have control over them, and seeing how interesting it was that Captain America, who's the rule follower, he is like Mr. Perfect. He did not want to follow the rules, which was very interesting. And then seeing in the end that, yeah, they all were imprisoned and, you know, I guess Captain America was right in the end, yes. But of course, Captain America saves them all in the end, and I am so looking forward to seeing what comes next along this storyline. And the funny thing is that it wasn't that simple of a storyline. They had multiple arcs. They had everyone looking for a Winter Soldier. That was a storyline. We had Captain America trying to save him. We had the government trying to put a hold on all of our superheroes in order to control them, to have less innocent people die. And then of course we have Mr. Crazy, who decides, well, you guys dropped a city on my family and I'm mad about it, and now I'm gonna turn you guys against each other. Like, all of that happened in one movie. It was very impressive. It was all done well. Each storyline had a beginning, middle, and end, and that's all we can ask for, as well as being super entertained and laughing occasionally. I loved this movie. I'm gonna go see it again, but I'm so curious to hear your guys' thoughts on this. I wanna know, do you agree with me that Spider-Man was done right? What do you think about it? Are you excited for a Spider-Man movie? What was your favorite part of the movie? Least favorite parts? What'd you think of Spider-Man? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe.